This is a standing outfit.
Yeah.
I can't tell if the thing's in front of my face.
Okay. Yep.
Ready?
She's a thirsty bitch.
Ready? Hi, everybody. Chisme Chicas here. I'm Paulina.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Carissa.
And we are cheersing to another Friday.
Oh, happy Friday, ladies. Oh, this way.
This Friday, we have a lot to celebrate.
Oh, yeah. Lots to celebrate.
Melissa is officially a free woman. Ooh,
From
ooh.
my job.
From her job.
From my job.
You hear that, sir?
Let's clarify. From my job, I am no longer a slave to their
Wicked ways.
micromanaging and their wicked ways. Yes.
Yeah, that was a doozy.
It was a long couple of months, I would say. Long, miserable couple of months. But, you know, we thug it out. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying some drinks on this lovely Friday.
Been there before.
Yep.
So
But there's other good things to celebrate.
yeah.
Kids graduating.
Mm-hmm.
Kids graduating.
Yes.
Moving on to new things.
Mm-hmm. We had 2 seniors graduate. My son graduated high school.
And my daughter graduated high school as well.
Yay!
And
Some
the
graduates.
babies.
And my baby graduated kindergarten.
Yeah.
It was so cute. I had a lump in my throat the whole time.
Oh, I hate those ones. They just really get you.
It was so cute. They sang these little songs where they were doing these little dances with it. I forgot what the hell they go. Something about a flower and a sun and a rain. But it was so
wasn't paying
cute. I was too busy trying to
Not cry.
hold it in. It was adorable.
Oh, she looked really cute today, too. So, good job, Mom.
She
Good
had
job,
a good
Mom.
day.
Good job. Good job, Mom. Yeah.
That mom suffered through the heat yesterday.
It was in the
hot,
stadium. It was terrible. I was in the sun for about 2 hours
you
before the sun
melting?
started setting. I was melting. I was fried.
She had melted.
I could feel my brain frying.
It was bad out there. It was super hot. There wasn't a speck of shade out there.
It's just out in the open, no, like,
Yeah, on the middle of the
tarp
football
or
field.
no? Oh, no,
It
no,
was stadium, so bleachers, field, done.
no.
Yeah.
And they're looking all cute and they're all melting. I don't know.
No, they weren't even out yet. They were melting.
I was melting.
The parents were melting.
Yeah.
No bueno. No bueno.
I think my payday was yesterday, actually.
Oh, well, look at you.
Well, rent's due, so.
Oh.
So then there's that.
Thanks.
You can say bye to all that fucking money.
Thanks for that reminder.
You can say goodbye to all of that.
Way to ruin it.
I know. Well, my bank account was ruined, so I had to ruin everybody else's too.
If I don't have no money, you don't.
Right.
Anyways, I heard about this ghost story that you didn't finish telling.
Oh, yeah. So my most active ghost that I've ever hung out with was...
Hung out with, like, their homies.
We were. His name was Bill, and he was an older gentleman that passed away in the apartment across from me. Now it was midsummer. He passed away in his sleep, in his bed. Nobody knew. Nobody checked on him for weeks. And it was so weird because it started... I would be home alone in my bed, and I would hear... You know when it's plush carpet and you can hear somebody walking on it? So I'm just laying down, awake but not doing anything. I can just hear everything, and I can hear somebody walking on the carpet. I'm like, I'm home alone. I know this. Nobody else is here. It's not like I'm hearing somebody walking.
Where was she at?
I was in.
She had just moved out.
I lived in an apartment.
Oh.
Yeah, no sister.
Oh.
So that was weird. I would hear that often, early in the mornings, real early, 5 in the morning-ish, about that time. Or sometimes maybe 6, because the sun would be just coming up. So that was weird. That was like one of the first tells. And then another time I'm laying on the bed, and I feel somebody sit on the bed. Same thing though. I'm like, I'm home alone. That time I was scared to turn around. But turn around, nobody there, nothing there. So then that took a couple weeks, and it was about 2 weeks before his work called to report him or requested a well check. And the fire department came and nobody answered. They knocked the door down and he was in there. So, also before they did that, we noticed these huge flies
Ew.
in our house. It was bad because we shared vents.
Oh, so they were coming in from there?
Because I was like, there's no way I'm not leaving my front door open. How are these flies getting in here? So they kept coming. And then later we noticed that there was a bunch of those flies. When you walk up the stairs, you could see his front window, and there was a bunch of them all dead in there.
Oh my God.
I know, poor guy.
He was all decomposing in there. And
also, so his downstairs neighbor, they had also put in a request with maintenance because they had a weird leak in their bedroom on their ceiling, and it was actually Bill leaking down into their bedroom from his bedroom.
Like all his juices?
Oh my God.
What kind of juices? Like caca juices? Or like just
decomposition? Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
Drink to that. Cheers to that. So he...
R.I.P. Bill.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. So he worked like night shift, so he'd come home at that time about 5, 6 in the morning. And I think that's why he was walking around.
Yeah.
So he stayed for months. So you could feel him there, but he wasn't a scary ghost. He didn't have any bad energy. He just hung out, and he hung out even for Christmas. Stayed there. The craziest day was, we knew he was there. You could feel somebody there. You could like feel the energy, like somebody was there with you.
Yeah.
The scariest time though, which was a little like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We were talking to him in the living room. We could feel him in there. And then we were like, well, can you turn the Christmas lights off? And one line of lights on the tree turned off. Only. Just the one line.
Ooh.
Not the whole cord of it.
Just like a little
just
strand.
one line of it. And then it stayed off for just a couple seconds and turned back on.
Whoa. That's weird.
I know. So, once they did that well check, they called his next of kin, and his kids came, jerks. So they came and they're asking. The police wouldn't allow them to go in until the coroner came and pronounced the death. And they were asking the coroner to go into his bedroom and see if he had any paintings that looked like they were worth anything in there.
The kids asked that?
Yeah. These are grown kids, 45-year-old kids.
Wow.
I know. Can you believe that?
They didn't care like how he died or anything. They just wanted to know if he had any paintings with any money.
Yeah, none of them even checked on him, all in those 2 weeks and he was dead in there. It was his work that called to check on him.
That's sad when your coworkers are the ones that miss you, not your kids.
Had you ever seen anybody visit him previously, just living in the apartments, or you didn't really realize it because you didn't pay attention?
No, never. 'Cause I was home every day. That's when I was watching our cousin's kids. So I was home every day. Never. I never seen a visitor over there. He just came home and then he didn't really go anywhere either. Just a homebody.
Yeah.
Just did his daily old stuff, work, home.
And I think he did security because he always had like a uniform on.
A uniform on. That's nuts.
Yeah. But he felt comfortable enough to stay and linger around in my apartment.
He's like, ooh, I like this big church lady. She's nice to me.
I like this carpet in here, all lush.
I'm going to stick around. Just watch her every once in a while.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. Just chilling with you.
He was just hanging out, living. He didn't mind. He didn't bother nobody. He didn't have no bad energy. He was just walking around in there.
That's crazy.
They're
supposed to tell you if some people die or whoever dies in your apartment.
They don't have to tell you unless you ask.
I thought they did have to disclose that information at some point.
No, they don't, because we had a murder in our house that we had moved into, and since we didn't ask about it, they didn't tell. It's don't ask, don't tell.
So how'd you find out about it?
Because I saw her.
What do you mean you saw her?
Oh yeah,
we talked about this in another
and then
episode.
Our neighbor said it too.
But we didn't ask until that.
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy.
Because why would you randomly suspect that unless something happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When I lived in Campbell and I moved into this apartment, the only thing that I asked was, why was it like so inexpensive to live in this particular area when it's typically a higher, the
rates
rent?
are higher.
Yeah. And then the guy was like, well, you know, it's a little cheaper than most because the guy that lived here before you, well, the guy who's gonna, you know, that was living here before you're gonna live over here, died, and he choked himself in your bedroom. Like he hung himself.
Little Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I
my
never saw
goodness.
him, and I would come late from like wherever partying or whatever, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I never saw him like hung up anywhere. Like the only thing that was creepy was that like when I got his actual mail in the mailbox.
Oh.
But other than that, he never bothered me.
Maybe he didn't linger long.
I was
No.
never really bothered like that either.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why he died? He killed himself because his girlfriend broke up with him.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. People who go crazy like that, like afterwards, or people who like kill their spouses, or their partner or whoever.
Like crimes of passion.
Crimes of passion. And then after that, like what's left?
Nothing.
Obviously, you killed the most important person in your whole life.
So-
What would you stay for? They wouldn't.
I don't know.
I wouldn't. If I was pushed to that level where I'm like, I need to kill you. You're over.
Well, I know somebody that killed his girlfriend.
Did he kill himself after?
No, he's in prison. He got caught.
Well, he should have.
And then his parents, I think, got in trouble for like hiding him or something.
Well, that's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
How are you not gonna?
I mean, he's your son, right? So you're gonna try to protect him. But I don't know if they really knew what was going on. Like, did they really know that he did that? But it was trippy. It was
Wow.
trippy. Yeah.
They probably don't know all the details. They kind of just know the gist. Something bad happened, and they just want to help protect him. 'cause
Yeah, I mean, well, wouldn't
I
you
would
do that for?
I'd
like,
help
your
my
kids?
daughter hide the body if she needed me to.
Right? But then you'd go to jail because
We're gonna go to jail together, then, and I'll see
I
you
want
in
to know
there.
the details. I want to know if it was it worth it, or am I helping you, or am I not? You know, like Scott Peterson.
Yeah.
His was shady.
Yeah,
He had the pregnant wife and then the
2 little girls.
Did he
Oh,
have
wait,
two little
no,
girls?
he didn't.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of what's his name?
Oh yeah, no, not him.
Oh, okay.
That one was worse.
Oh, and Lacey Peterson.
Yeah, Lacey Peterson.
Oh, okay, I see. I remember that one.
Remember, she was almost, and then he was over there with the ugly side hoe.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You can leave. You don't have to kill her.
Yeah, why
and
did he end
him,
up killing her anyways?
so he could be with his.
That's it?
Yeah.
His side piece.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe
Even
she
at
was
her
crazy,
vigil,
too.
he was calling. No, she's the one who set him up, told on him. She was like, no, I don't want any part of this.
No, but maybe he thought like that Lacey was going to like do something.
Oh, maybe he thought
To
his
the-
wife
to the
was the
side
crazy
bitch,
one.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
maybe.
I think
mean-
he was the crazy one.
Well, I mean, he was obviously the crazy one because he fucking killed her.
I know you were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think he was crazy.
No, I was just saying like maybe he felt like
Defending himself.
she was gonna do something or
I know. There was a whole ass baby in her belly.
that's right, huh? She was
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Then he should have definitely but it wasn't really a crime of passion. He just wanted her out of the way.
Yeah. Was there money involved?
I don't think
Like
so.
life insurance money?
Not that I know of.
I think I was thinking of Chris Watts.
Oh yeah, Chris Watts.
Chris Watts.
Aw.
That's the one. I watched that whole documentary. That was pretty crazy.
That's the one where he put them in the oil tanks.
Yeah, and
Oh, that shit was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
the kids too. Like, how do you do that to your kids,
Mm-hmm.
especially
can't
so
watch
small?
shit like that. Like when it's about kids, like the Gabriel Fernandez thing.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that. That was terrible.
like heart wrenching.
Yeah, it was.
I cried every single moment of that. Like, how could you be so abusive to a little child?
Did you guys see the girl that was locked up with the mom off of the Gabriel Fernandez one? I heard she got beat up, and there's another prison inmate that talks about it.
Oh yeah, I did. A lady, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, obviously it's gonna have to be a lady, not a man in there with her.
could have been one of the cops.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, I just seen a little. It was a mini doc about inmates and their affairs with the guards.
With the prison guards? Did you see the movie
It's
about
crazy.
the lady who she was like, oh, what was it called? It was so good. So she is like, she's not a prison guard. She's like instructor of some kind, but she works for the jail.
Mm-hmm.
But she helps them sew stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, she teaches them
She
things.
teaches them, right?
Yeah.
But then she starts having an affair with one of the prison, the prison inmates, but it's in her class. And like she goes to the room to the back to get supplies, and she's like boning down with them in the back, but she's married. She's
all,
married,
"Let's get
and her
it
husband
in."
works
She's like,
at the
no one's
prison
gonna
too.
find out in here.
No, because her husband works at the prison too, and he's like this big old square or whatever. But it's based on a true story.
I want to see.
I forget what it was called. I'm gonna have to ask.
Yeah,
but
text me later,
It was
'cause I wanna
a
watch
really
that.
good movie. And then she like, I don't know, she doesn't find him useful anymore, or she has to like stop, or somebody finds out about her and this dude. So then she starts having sex with another dude, but they're friends, and then they escape from prison.
Is that the lady who took him out? She took him out on an appointment or something, and they leave
So,
together?
Yeah, I think so. And then they get caught in a hotel or something like that.
No, he gets caught, and he ended up killing her. The guard.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the same. She wasn't a guard though.
Oh, this one
No,
was.
that was a
was
different
just a
one. That was
teacher.
a blonde lady.
Yeah, blonde
Yeah, I
lady.
seen that one. No, this is
Oh,
just
I
like
didn't see
she was a
these.
blonde lady too, but she was just like a kind of regular schmegular, worked for the prison in a really small town, and her husband both worked there, and she just was like, wasn't about her husband, and found it like, like, oh, I don't know, like let's do this with this young thing,
young thing.
young thing, I don't know.
PYT.
I mean, would you do that? Like, if you worked at a prison?
No, because that's your whole job.
But they're very persuasive, I think. Like,
no,
I think they're very persuasive.
I think they're very persuasive. You do,
no.
right?
You'd be willing to risk your whole career?
Risk it all. No.
What if your husband's not giving you attention or something, and you're
Risk
just
it for
like
the biscuit?
a horny freak?
And you can't find one if that's the
Outside?
case. Yes.
Then maybe she could. You should see this lady. She wasn't cute, so she probably couldn't find anything out there. So like,
Probably
he's
not
all
as
like,
good as in prison.
like
She's
I
like,
don't
where
know.
else
so
better to
pretty.
shop than this
Yeah,
store?
I know, right? It's like, why not?
No.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Your whole career? No.
I think she was willing to risk it all because she was lonely. Her husband wasn't paying attention to her, and she was a regular schmegular, like in a small ass town. Like, who were you gonna pick from?
online
Bob?
dating? I don't know.
Joe?
The
From the
mailman?
liquor store?
UPS?
No, I think she was just like,
UPS.
Gas station clerk? I'm sure there's something.
I don't know. You need to see it because then you'll get it. Like,
She was waiting for that mailman and he never came. She had to go to work.
waiting for my package.
No way.
The package never came.
Oh, it did.
But in prison.
That's her cat name.
Big meowth.
Big meow.
That, you know that Pokemon Meowth?
Meow.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's her name.
Meow.
She comes in, Big Meowth Marie. Oh, I think she was just pulling up too.
Is it?
I think. Oh, I don't know. Somebody's.
That's an old man.
No, not that
it's in the
fool.
car.
I thought she wasn't coming.
She said she is.
Oh, okay.
Just to drink.
Oh, she's still not.
Oh,
She's still not coming.
That would have been
Big
funny.
Meowth Marie to get over here.
Speak of the devil.
Well, we wanted a name for her, and now we have one.
That was funny how that just transpired right there.
We're talking about names. Like, how many nicknames do you actually have?
A lot.
Me?
Yeah, like how many?
We're recording now.
Oh, are we? Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna take a Snapchat with
Go
all
ahead,
three
hurry.
of us.
Go ahead, hurry.
Okay.
Well, just because I don't fucking have Snapchat.
You're not allowed.
Okay.
My ears look like a Princess Leia. I know I'm not allowed.
Save it and tag me. Did you save that one?
I'm not allowed.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, saved it. I saved it on my Snapchat, so I'll send it to you.
Okay.
You could do whatever you want with it.
Meow.
Do with it as
Meow.
you please.
Yeah, so how many nicknames do you have?
Well, I have one for my mom.
What is it?
I'm not saying it on here. There's no explanation behind it.
They
There's
just-
no fun story. There's no, oh, this is why. There's nothing.
No?
No. But when I asked my mom, she's like, I don't know. She
Really?
doesn't know, yeah. She must have not been there that day.
She don't know why they call me that either. You could say my name. I know.
Okay, anyways, how many nicknames do you have? One from your mom?
One from my mom. One from the streets.
Oh, damn.
And then, that's it really. I don't have other nicknames besides friend. Oh yeah, I do
Friend.
have that. Paulina.
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 I think I have like just one. I just have one nickname that everybody calls me, and then it just keeps getting spread by family because you call me my nickname. Melissa calls me my nickname now because that's your friend. All of Marie's friends, they all call me by my nickname.
That is your name, ma'am.
And
is
that's how
your
people kind of
name.
started calling you that
Yes,
too, huh?
I heard Jaime call me that, and then anybody in the family doesn't know my real name, so
No, nobody does.
Nobody does.
Hey, you know what's interesting is that they call you your nickname, but they call me my name.
why can't I help it? Because you can't help it. You can't help but to say my name, my nickname.
That's because I can't call you your name.
You
That's
got it.
weird.
Still
seems
called
weird
me my
when I call
nickname
you
at
that.
school.
You don't call me my name.
It's hard.
I can't say your name. I have to say Chicky or my comadre.
It's
But when I
it's-
say if I tell my dad Chicky, he has no idea who I'm talking about.
really,
No.
what does he call me?
Carissa.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
He's the only one.
Carissa. Alias mom, Carissa.
No, I can't call you that.
Nobody ever knows my name because they like friends of friends, friends of family. Everybody just calls me Chicky.
I don't know if any of our family knows your name.
So why is she called Chicky? Or your mom doesn't know either?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
She
doesn't
had like
know.
a drunken moment and she was just like,
I think
Chicky,
it was probably because I was so
so-and-so.
small. Chiquita.
Oh, okay.
I
can see that.
was small as a kid, and even as a teenager, I didn't hit 100 pounds till like 8th grade.
She didn't hit 100 pounds till she was pregnant. That was it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was small. I was really skinny.
That's why Layla's so tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She is super tiny.
Yeah.
That's how she was too.
Gazillion
You could
fucking
just blow
nicknames.
her and she'd fall down.
Yeah.
I know. I had
Yeah, huh?
balance.
She was. And my grandpa even used to say, "You better watch that girl. She's gonna fall in a wormhole."
Because I was so skinny.
Aww. That's cute.
Yeah,
I like that. You're tiny. I guess Chicky is appropriate then, like Chiquita.
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
I think that's where it came from, but I don't know because she says she don't know.
I think she does know.
She does.
Yeah.
She be keeping secrets from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
We know she does
Her
that.
own secrets. That's it.
I feel
We,
it.
we figure them out sometimes though.
Too many. Let me drink to that.
I think all parents have secrets. You know, like we don't know what they did. Like my mom, she was raised apostolic in the apostolic church, and I always thought my mom was like a very like sweet lady of the church.
She's super sweet. She
Yeah,
seems
no,
like a
she
sweet
is.
lady.
But I always thought she was like super modest and super serious until later, as I got older, she started telling me more stuff, like that they would go on these church retreats, and really, her and my aunties would go to the dances in Watsonville
They're
meet,
out
and meet
wilding
guys.
out.
That's how they met my dad.
Dang, she has it all figured out
Yeah.
then.
So like when I was sneaking out and doing all this crazy shit, she already knew I was fucking doing it because she used to do that shit. And she was the only one out of, so it was my mom and her older sister, her sister Mary who passed away, and then her cousin's sister, my aunt, right, who they raised, right? That's a whole nother story of secrets, how she came about in my mom's family. But anyways, she was the only one that drove, and they all had jobs like hella young, so they would go on these church retreats, but they would go with my mom because she was like super responsible.
Church
and she
retreat.
would be going out to the fucking bailes. And that's how my mom ended up with my dad, and my aunt ended up with my dad's cousin.
They were wilding out on the
Yes.
retreats.
Yes, on these church retreats. And I was like, oh, all right, Mom.
You're
so
like,
you
I
was
want to go on a
you
church
was a
retreat.
hoe. And she was like, kind of. And, oh, I bet you guys don't know this. My mom was engaged when she met my dad. She was engaged with this man who already had a couple kids. And so she was like, if I've never met your dad, like, you probably wouldn't exist because I would have married him. And according to her, this man was a square, like, kind of just like whatever. And she liked my dad because he was like a gangsta and he had a big old fro and these green eyes. And he could dance.
So maybe Jaime would have existed,
He
but
had
you
swag.
probably not.
I know. Crazy, huh?
That is.
Yeah, he had swag. So she was like,
Okay. Come here, Zaddy.
definitely. So it was crazy. And my brother was actually at their wedding. He was already born.
You can't
She got it in quick.
you can't refer to Tata as Zaddy.
I know, that's weird.
Not now.
No,
He's
don't
Sir
ever.
Zaddy now.
Back then, Zaddy.
No, I don't ever want to hear that.
He's been promoted to
He's
Tata.
still pimping, like I don't ask anymore because you never know what is going on in your parents' marriages, and I feel like those women are like ride or die for their husbands. Like they've been through a lot with them.
Oh, that's the old school way, though.
Yeah.
You stick by your
You
husband.
stick by your man, right? Whatever it is. That's why she says that our relationships, like we're so quick to just throw them away, and that we don't ever put as much effort as they did.
Oh, that's true.
when they were in
It's not.
relationships.
It's not the same. People don't put in a lot of effort or make it work. A lot of people split up before they even get to those points, anyways.
Yeah, it's
Over
just kinda
small
like,
reasons.
whatever. Like, I don't like the way you
Plenty of
choose,
fish
so
in the sea.
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking bounce.
Well, it's
you
really
know?
hard to last a long time. Like, people get annoying.
Yeah, but I think if you really love that person, like there's gonna be all these annoyances and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're like, well, I really love him, and I can kind of deal. What my friend used to call like your what did she used to call your negotiables?
Oh, yeah. It's what you're willing to put up with.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Not
going to
really
have...
put up with, but just like it is what it is. He is that way. You know what I mean?
Everybody has their downside, their downfall.
And I'm sure we do too. Like we're like, I don't fucking like this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I'm sure people say that about me.
I'm sure they do. Anywho. But yeah, I know I'm annoying too. So, it's part of our.
Yeah, you're annoying too.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, chicky. A la meow. Wait, how did you open these?
She's on
Twist off.
Yeah, but remember,
Use your strong
my
hand.
hands get messed up when I open, like, even just the pop tabs. Remember, my thumb swelled
No.
up. My thumb swelled up
I
last
thought
time.
that was from the salt.
No, my
She's
3 fingers turn
tender-handed.
bright red
Tendinitis.
and they start to swell. I don't know why.
You got a lot of problems.
Something's wrong with my fingers for sure.
Ooh, you know what? I used to get...
I'm still like,
So when I was working as a barista and all the, like, working at the bar and... It was serious work. It would make my neck hurt, like the top of my neck.
Because you were looking down a lot?
Because I'm looking down and because of so much small
All the
hand
cups.
movements.
I can see that now.
Here, 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 here. Yes, so much, all right here. It would make my neck hurt so bad. And when my neck, I could feel the pinch. Like with one turn, it would like pinch it. And then after that, my hands would be numb. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And it would start with like these fingers and then it would go further.
That's
and
how
it
goes.
all
Starts with
started.
these fingers.
You probably got like a nerve thing right here, and then it just went down because that's what causes the numbness in your hands. Mm-hmm. I get that shit all the time.
It was bad. I remember one year I was wrapping presents and
Why did you say you were like rapping? That's all.
Side gig.
She fucking raps. Did you know?
Let me hear some.
bust a flow.
I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know this one.
No. I was wrapping gifts and my hands were so numb because my neck was hurting so bad that I couldn't even feel what I was doing. I was only really looking at what I was doing.
Weird.
I know.
That's not good for you.
No, I was
Is it
so
called
upset.
like neuropathy or something like that?
I stopped doing it. I bust out crying because it was too much.
Don't wrap presents. Put them in a bag.
Right?
There's some fucking tissue paper on there.
Oh, have you seen all those? Oh, holidays are coming up.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that yet.
Okay.
It's crazy. We're in fucking May.
I know.
Like,
I
about
guess
to
they're
be
not really
June,
coming
but
up quite
no.
yet.
June, July, 4th of July month. 2 months.
Yeah, but we don't fucking celebrate that bullshit holiday anyways.
I just buy fireworks.
That's the only thing that
So
we like.
expensive.
Just kidding.
Ricky can buy fireworks now. Aaliyah can too.
But
'cause
will
they're
they? They don't have
18.
any money to buy any.
Ricky
maybe
does.
Ricky
They're so
does.
expensive now, though.
They are.
Yeah.
I know, it's not even fucking worth it. And are they not doing that show out there anymore? Like, remember when we used to... No.
Old Tech?
Yeah, no. Is it? When we used to be able to, like, roll up and park at Front Street.
Yeah, they're not. They
And
didn't do
then
it
you
again.
used to like be able to watch them from there.
Nope. They didn't do it the last couple
year they
years.
didn't do it.
They only do the ones at Rayleigh Field now.
Aren't those the ones that we used to watch though?
No. So they used to do the ones at Rayleigh Field, and then you know that the pyramid building. Mm-hmm. You know how there's a field right next to it. Mm-hmm. So we used to go right there, like right there at the edge by the waterfront, and that's where they do it out of that empty square.
Oh.
So they still do the ones out of Rayleigh Field.
But they don't do those anymore.
I mean, as far as I know,
That's whack.
I don't even think they did the New Year's ones, did they?
Where was I? Where were we? Oh, we were
New
at a
Year's.
party.
Oh yeah, we were
I don't
at. Oh, that was fun.
The hall. Wherever that was.
Ooh, that was super fun.
Yeah, that
I
was a
saw
good
some
time.
pictures after the next day. Oh God, they look so bad. We were so drunk and sweaty. It was bad.
Where did we go after?
After?
We didn't go anywhere after, huh?
No, it was already like 2 a.m. when we left.
Oh, I forgot that I had to go with you.
Oh man,
Actually, you're supposed to go with me tomorrow
where are you going?
to a party in the
Oh,
afternoon.
right. Yes, but her party's in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, then we ain't going to the evening time.
Where are we
Yeah.
going? What's that from?
I don't know. I forgot. You forgot.
Oh no, he says you and me outside right now.
Oh.
Where are we going?
And they're like, he like wanted to fight with her, and she's like, where are we going? Like an idiot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Come on.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I don't know. What
You want me to
you're
give you a
talking
hint?
Yeah.
No, this one's gonna give it away.
Do it. Just do it. I might not get it.
No, you will.
I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. I might not get it.
about. She's tired.
Oh no.
She's
I don't want to give it
tired.
away.
Oh my god.
Let me just tell you.
No, give me the hint. If it's gonna give it away anyway.
It is.
I want to try and
It's
get it.
me, Jessica.
Ah,
Yes, I love
yeah.
that. I love it's me. It's Jessica. I tell JD that all the time. It's me, Jessica.
That movie is so funny.
It's the best. It really is.
That movie is hecka funny. The janitor?
And where she says, it smells like dog poo in here. And she's all, I think you're sitting next to it. No, nobody. You guys need to rewatch it.
Yeah, we do.
I know. Or taquito.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched what's that one movie? Death Becomes Her. I just watched it again.
No.
Death Becomes Her. No.
Yeah, with Goldie Hawn and that one lady that comes out in The Devil Wears Prada.
No. That sounds like a very old movie. Whatever you're talking about.
No, oh, it's way before you. No, never mind. It's like it came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
You were not even born.
I was born in 91, ma'am.
It came out in the 90s. In 1990. So you were not born.
I was born.
I was born in the 90s.
It came out in 1990. Oh, Chicky,
I was
meow. When were you
Aaliyah said that I was born in the 1900s, and I was like,
the 1900s.
yes.
I
How
love
could
it.
she say that? It doesn't count, does it?
Because all the kids were born in the 2000s. Even 2000 teens.
So you were born in the 1900s.
And what year was Layla born?
She was born in 2021.
Oh
In the
my
2000s.
god.
And Grandma was born in 1941. So
How many years is
Layla's
that?
3, I'm 33, and Grandma's 83. Because
So
I was born
that's-
in 91.
80 years later?
80 years
Layla
later.
was
Exactly. Exactly to the day.
Holy shit, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. No wonder she's a jerk.
Right?
Layla.
Layla?
She is. And she fights with Grandma every time we go over there.
Mm-hmm.
She's got your grandma's soul.
Mm-hmm.
She does. Yesterday, Mom was trying to hold her hand as she was going, and she's all, like, get off of me.
She has such an attitude.
Come on,
all
ma'am.
the
You better hold
time.
that
I
hand.
don't ever see her have an attitude like
Always. Even the teacher said that
Yeah,
she's
she
the
does.
teenager of the classroom.
She does. She has an
that.
attitude.
What? She's always sweet with me, unless I don't give her candy. Then she's kind of.
She has a bag full of candy every time, and Layla knows where her bag
She's
is.
all goes through it. That's because
So that's why you've tricked her.
Huh?
You tricked her. You trained her to do tricks.
Here.
Teach me
Here
your
you go.
ways.
Oh yeah, for a while I used to always have Skittles in my bag, remember? And she knew exactly where to fucking go and get them.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about partners or ex-partners that still live together?
Wrong.
Are they still doing the do?
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I'm gonna backtrack because for a while, you know, my parents have always been really nice and always very supportive. So when me and my daughter's dad split, he didn't have nowhere to go, right? So my parents let him fucking live there, and he lived there. Although I would say he's like,
And you live there too?
yeah. So I lived in my room. Well, I slept in my room, and he slept in the extra room, and then my parents lived in the other room, right? But I will say that he was like a respectable man, because he was like, this is fucking awkward, like
Yeah.
even though your parents are letting me live here, like I appreciate it, but I gotta get
go.
the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Whereas we know somebody else that just kind of fucking lingered, and it was like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
I think it depends if they have kids or not too.
Why?
Because
Okay, so if they have separated,
right.
still live together, and they have kids, what's the difference?
I don't know. I think that they just don't count it. That's
No.
my experience.
What do you
like
mean?
I feel like people don't count it.
Count it?
Yeah, like
Like people don't think they're still smashing just because there's kids involved.
yeah,
What?
it
they
doesn't
do.
count. Like we're still separated, but it doesn't count or something.
I think
I don't
it's
know.
very rare the person, and I'm saying this because I lived it and that never went on.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But I know that a lot of people, that's like that is a thing, right? Like to think
Yeah.
like, if now you've met this man, right? You met somebody and that man says, hey, you know what, chickie? Like I've been separated for like 2 years, but I still live with my wife.
Yeah.
We are still gonna think,
Yeah.
like they smash
There's no way. There's
Right?
no way. I
So-
would think that too. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
I'm
we
saying
don't
it's
really
like,
know,
It's like a
but
relationship
it would-
of convenience because you're in the same household, and if you guys are separated, I don't know.
Then if they
Yeah.
need it, they're just going to go to the other room and get it?
Yeah. Why
I
not?
think it takes a really strong person to be like, nah, bruh. Like
Yeah.
for me, it wasn't a thing. I was like, done, and done. Like,
Yeah.
you
I
live
think
over
if
there. I
you're
live
really
over here.
done, then
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
that it doesn't happen. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it's.
I think a lot of
foolish.
toxic relationships do that.
Oh, yeah.
You
I think
know?
it is
So
foolish
So
to think that.
100%
So they
toxic
separate, they can go
relationships.
do whatever they want, and then they still have home.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's comfortable, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what you're
Okay,
saying.
so there are like levels to that.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like there is. Yeah,
I
like,
think there are levels.
So
to
the
it.
basic level, they're definitely still together.
Yeah. And then they're just in denial.
The
They're
next-
like, oh, we're not together. We're split up,
Yeah. And then the next level is they really are emotionally unattached,
Yeah.
but then they're still doing the do
Or
when
they're-
they want to.
Or they're really emotionally unattached and they're not. They just cut each
No,
other
that's
off. and just
got to
live
be
it.
the third level.
yeah, that's like
Oh,
the
okay,
ultimate,
third
like.
level
The master level.
Oh, master level. Okay, you gotta be
Yeah,
mature to
the
get there.
Master level. That's like when like, bitch, we're just fucking giving you time.
Yeah.
Like, get on.
Hurry up, save
But
that money.
But I know that there's some people that their dude never fucking leaves.
Bums.
Yeah, bums, and they're just mooching, and they don't know how to fucking get rid of them.
I wouldn't have
right?
I wouldn't have.
They're squatters.
Something would have had to change.
I just pictured names in my own head. I'm not going to say them, though.
We're not gonna name
We
no
know who
names.
you are.
We're not going to name names.
You know who you are. Don't
Yes.
be a bum. Thank you very much.
We're squatters.
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 They're squatters'
You know,
rights.
You know what's crazy is that, we have a friend who, works in real estate and does this kind of stuff, right? And, squatters have rights,
Yeah, they do.
right?
Yeah, they have lots of rights.
Yeah, so like, you can have a house and not live at that house, right? And then somebody comes in, even if they fucking break into your house,
Yeah.
right? And they start living there, they have fucking rights.
I think they have to get mail there. In order.
No.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is-
No,
that is not what
possession's
they told me.
9/10 of the law. So
Nope.
as long as they've been there, you can't prove how
Yeah.
long they've been there.
And you
then-
have to give them a fucking 30-day notice.
Yep.
So squatters' rights mean you live there and you openly live there. And
You're in trouble.
did you see the mom look?
I know.
Yeah, she did
I
because
could
she put
barely
her
see
phone
over
down.
the bill. I saw Melissa.
That's what happens when
I
you get
said
the mom
Bill.
look.
So I think you can only see to the. Hello.
So squatters' rights is when you openly live in a property that is unoccupied for 5 years. You have to live there for 5 years in order to have those rights in California.
Well, then how come my friend was saying that it doesn't matter? Like, she gave me an example of a friend who had their house, and she was renting out their house like an Airbnb. Mm-hmm. And this person came in and was a squatter for a couple days, and then they couldn't evict him. And they called the cops and everything, and they said, nope, they can't.
Do they have no trespassing signs?
It
It says you have to have those posted.
Oh.
Which is crazy.
That, and they're starting to put in clauses into the Airbnb's contracts to stop that, because it was happening a lot for the Airbnbs. It was happening a lot. They would let them go in, give them the key or whatever for renting,
Right.
and then they wouldn't leave.
I would think that
I
wouldn't.
could see how that happened.
But you have a contract for a certain amount of dates. I would think that wouldn't apply to Airbnb.
They didn't say you couldn't stay after those dates. It's just the renting part, I guess. I don't know.
the payment part.
And then they just sign up to get their mail there probably beforehand,
Maybe.
and then get the
That's a good
thing
idea.
and then get in.
Mom,
I
that's a
want a
good
free
idea.
house. It also says that in order for a squatter to obtain rights to the house, they have to pay the property taxes too. After
They ain't gonna pay
or
shit.
for the 5
They
years.
ain't saying nothing.
They ain't gonna pay
So
shit.
pretty
Because-
much anybody, unless they're doing it legally like that, like they're living there for 5 years openly,
Yeah.
they're paying the taxes on it. Like it has to really be an abandoned property. I don't know how people are taking advantage of it.
I don't know. There's got to be some loop there.
Yeah.
Some of them people are smart and know their laws
Yeah.
and know their rights.
Yeah, absolutely. They do
I
the
feel
research.
like not all of them are dumb or
No, absolutely
are
not. Yeah.
no, they're pretty smart. They just choose an alternative lifestyle. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's a good
Bum.
thing to know, though, about the no trespassing signs, because that's something
Ooh.
simple you could do.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Correct.
see your nails. Ooh, me likes. That's cute.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the color.
What? You don't like
No,
it?
you have the same color shirt on right now.
I
It's
really
that,
like
sage
it.
green.
I bet you that's what color she's gonna paint her room.
Avocado
No,
green.
the room is
with an
fucking
avocado
great.
green refrigerator.
I do like avocado.
I love them.
avocados. Well, I like avocados, but one time I got sick from it.
You got bad avocados.
One
You ate
time,
a lot of them.
no, I drank an avocado shake. Have you had an avocado shake?
Yeah,
you
the
would.
fucking
Filipino avocado shakes.
No, it's
Oh.
not disgusting. It was surprisingly
I didn't really like it.
so
That
delicious.
sounds fucking disgusting.
I had one in San Francisco.
You didn't like it?
I didn't really care for it. It was alright though.
Well, I had it and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
She's like,
bet you did.
so much
And then
blended avocado.
after that,
You got the shits.
no. After that, the next time I ate avocado, I couldn't even swallow it.
See, so then it wasn't that good.
It was that time, but after that, every time it would make me like sick.
She's
Gag.
trying to convince herself that she likes the avocado smoothie.
No, it took me like a
You're not
year.
allowed to like fucking avocados.
I like it. Avocados are
I
delicious.
don't like them, Melissa.
Avocados from Mexico. I do like that song though. That was perfect. I love it. That was perfect. Yes, but we don't fucking like avocados.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I
do.
like avocados. I just don't fucking want to like avocados.
I don't have to correlate my food to any specific person. Avocados are delicious. I'll just cut one up and put it in a tortilla and
Oh, with lemon and salt?
just salt. Lemon?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll put a lemon on there.
I'll eat my
Yeah, like-
avocados on the side.
Like guacamole.
Ooh, I'll just cut one up and eat it by itself.
I do like it like that with like some eggs, like for breakfast.
with the
or something.
everything
Avocado
bagel
toast.
seasoning on them.
Oh,
Bomb.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now you made me hungry. I like I want some avocado toast.
Oh my God, don't get us started. Last time we talked for like 20 minutes about food.
Oh, let's not. It'll look like big bags over here.
We talked about so much like food, huh? Different types of
did.
food, different places.
Yeah, let's stop.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite alcohol?
That's tricky.
Modelo limes, beer.
It depends on what I'm trying to do.
Get drunk.
Vodka tonics.
Oh, okay.
Vodka tonics.
Yeah.
You do like those, you weirdo.
Yes.
Those are disgusting.
I heard it's
I've
an
never
old
tried
person's
those.
drink.
That's so gross.
I haven't tried them.
It just
you
tastes
know
like
what?
rubbing alcohol
They fucking do
in
the
a cup.
job.
Cold.
They're iced and they're delicious with just the right amount of fucking lime squeezed on there. They're fucking amazing. But
I had some.
have like 3 and you're fucking drunk.
They're
I
not
had
good.
some vodka. I think it was Sky vodka lemon flavor. It tasted like Pine Sol. Never again. So every time I smell Pine Sol, I want to throw up.
Ew.
Oh my!
Gross.
I
Although
can't.
we've had some really fucking good margaritas. Those coconut margaritas
What's that? A tiki
from
lounge? What's that place called?
fuck, that place in Midtown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jungle something.
Oh yeah, jungle something.
It's in Midtown,
She
anyways.
agrees,
But they have
Jungle.
the best fucking coconut.
I'll post them right here.
Margaritas, yes.
Oh, those are so delicious.
Like-
Those I could see though. If you
Yeah.
drink too many, you drink and you threw up afterwards.
Oh, yeah, that
you
wouldn't
would
taste good.
never drink
No.
coconut again. So I used a long time ago, 15 years ago. I was so into Malibu rum.
I used to like
That's because we
Malibu
had
rum,
it at
too.
the house all the time
it was
with
so
the
good.
pineapple
Yeah,
drink.
the Captain Morgan stuff
Is it Captain Morgan? I thought it was Parrot Bay.
in the
no,
white.
I
or is
think
that
it's
different?
Parrot Bay.
In the white bottle.
In the white bottle, yeah.
Yeah,
That's Captain Morgan.
Is it?
I think so.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Or Malibu something.
We have
Malibu.
to Google it.
Oh.
So I threw up on it.
Ew.
And then I don't like coconut to this day, really, until I tasted those.
Ew.
Coconut margaritas.
What's your worst throw up story? Like
Fireball.
intoxicated.
Fireball.
1800.
Oh,
Ew.
it burns down and up.
No, but like, what were you doing and what fucking happened?
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh my God, remember when we went to a party one day? This was when
Did
you
I
were...
throw up?
No. We had another person that we had went with, and you were in the back seat. And then this other guest
and
was...
they threw out of the window. I had Aaliyah as a little tiny baby in the car seat, and this person was throwing up out. The windows don't roll up, okay?
Out of the front window, out of the passenger window.
Yeah.
And the windows don't roll up. And all of the windows were down, and I was in the back seat. It was like I was getting sprayed, and I put the car seat thing over the baby so that she didn't get hit with it. So I had to wash the car seat.
she wasn't in the car.
She was in the car. I have pictures.
What?
She was in the car.
We were on the freeway.
And there was throw up on the back of her thing because I had to spray it off with the hose on the back of her car seat.
I don't think she was with us.
She was with us. That was
No, we
yes,
went to that.
That was the first time I had gone there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, baby.
I put her in the bedroom. There was another baby in there sleeping. Or no, he was awake.
Oh.
The little baby was awake.
Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe you're right.
I put her in the bedroom on the bed.
I don't remember that part. I definitely remember
Whoa.
her getting thrown up on through the back window, though.
And the baby got thrown up on.
Ew, that's foul.
Yes.
That is so foul.
I was so mad.
Oh, no.
That was an adventure right there.
It was terrible.
That sounds like an adventure.
It started out great. Night started out great.
That's foul. No, I got so faded off of, what was it? What's that shit with the mint in it?
Mojitos?
Mojitos. Yeah, we went to a mojito bar. And this is
A
when...
mojito bar?
Yes. You know, this is when drug reps used to take you out and they could, spend all the money. So they fucking took us out and they're like, drinks on us. And we're like, yeah, drinks on us. And we bought a fucking shitload of mojitos and we had calamari and we had all kinds of stuff.
Oh, you had fun.
Yeah, it was
Calamari?
amazing. Yeah, so where I lived,
drunk?
I had to like go upstairs. I don't know how the fuck I made it upstairs. But anyways, I was with an old coworker and I told her, don't fucking touch me. Like, I'm
Who?
so fucking drunk.
Who?
Off-
You told who?
My coworker.
Oh.
My old coworker, right? This was back when I lived in San Jose. And so I must have passed out like on the rug like that in my apartment. And then she's like, come on, you gotta get to bed. You gotta get to bed. And I was like, don't fucking get me up. Just don't. Like, just fucking leave me here.
I would have
bitch-
left you there.
Me too.
You should have.
Talking to me like
Okay?
that.
Uh-huh.
So then
You're staying
she's
outside.
like, no, let's go. I
She
get
was drunk
up.
too.
I get up. And it was like the fucking Exorcist. I threw up all on the fucking white walls. I had a white duvet fucking down comforter. Threw up all over it. Red shit all over because we had like strawberry mojitos with fucking chunks of calamari.
Ew.
Oh my god.
It was the fucking worst thing ever.
That's this.
So then I wake up. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, what the fuck happened? I grabbed the fucking comforter.
She's all covered in throw up.
Yeah, I grabbed the
threw up in my
fucking
bed?
comforter
Must've stunk so
and I
bad.
threw it in the fucking shower, and I tried to like rinse it off and then go put it in the fucking washer. When I put it in the dryer and took out the dryer, there was chunks of fucking calamari.
Ah!
It was so fucking nasty, and the walls were like a murder scene. Like,
Ew.
it took me like days to fucking
I
clean
think that
shit up.
tops everybody's
Yeah,
story right
you're
now.
gross.
Yeah, don't fucking drink mojitos like that.
I feel like once I said like, wow, I never throw up. And then like that next year I threw up like 10 times.
That's
You jinxed
terrible.
yourself.
I did.
jinxed
I used to get so drunk and then I would never throw up.
We're old now.
Oh my God.
We're old.
And then as soon as I said that, there I go. Remember that? You were there for like the first 2 times for sure.
That was fun.
We stopped in front of somebody's house. Remember that? Like I was all on a gate.
Didn't you like? You didn't have a shoe on that day.
I can't tell you. I don't know.
You didn't have a shoe because you're like, "Where's my shoe?"
Oh my God. Why do my shoes have to come off every time?
She was throwing up on somebody's fence and had no shoes on.
I needed to pull over immediately.
I don't even know where we're coming from. Where were we coming from?
Meow. Meow. Paulina.
Meow.
Cat Trissa.
Meow, Lissa.
Hey, why do you have to swim?
This is
Make
my
biscuits.
little paws. Make biscuits.
Biscuits.
What is that?
That's what they say.
Like that when they do that?
when they're like,
My cat makes biscuits.
I've never had a cat, so I don't know their little tendencies.
Nayeli wants a cat.
She does.
Yeah.
I heard her.
Does your
say
mom
that.
like cats?
Nope.
Ugh. They're
Well,
so
she's
cute.
at the wrong house then.
Guess what? I already told you.
You got little chickies.
I did. I got 4 new chickens today.
Oh, you're going to jail.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
But then they grow so fast.
That's okay. These ones are special.
Aren't all of them?
No, some of them are not.
I know
The
some
black
of these
ones
are.
aren't special.
Did she send
They
you
don't do
this?
anything special. They lay brown
black ones?
eggs. Yeah. We have a black sex lynx. They just lay brown eggs. They're not very special, but they are very docile. And then Americanas. They are cool because they lay the pink and green eggs. And then crested Polish. Those ones are cool because they have
That sounds fancy.
the
Yeah.
Karen. We
Yeah.
call her Karen because she has like the white on the top of her head. And now these ones they lay blue eggs.
Man. Don't you have
Those
Easter
eggs are
eggs?
so yummy.
Yeah,
too.
the Easter eggers are the pink and green ones that we
okay.
get. And so now we'll have blue ones too. And then we also got one additional crested Polish because we used to have 2 and then one died. They were named Sharon and Karen. Sharon died. Karen's still alive. So now we got a replacement Sharon, which we'll name Sharon.
Well, I have
Sharon
a
number 2.
Costco-sized container for eggs that I will send your way.
I got you. I just cleaned out the coop today. Guess how many eggs were in there?
Oh, I should have brought it then.
You should have.
I didn't.
50 eggs.
56. I know.
56 eggs?
I know. That's what
They're
happens if we skip a few
overachievers.
days.
You know, my mom doesn't like to eat those eggs.
Why?
So she said the ones that you gave her, she didn't eat them.
Why?
And my dad ate them.
Your dad took them. He wanted them.
I know. He'll eat anything.
They like eggs at my job, so
Yeah.
feel free.
And like so much of our really good chisme is too personal.
Yeah.
So people too close to us would be offended or
Or they would know who it was about.
Obviously that part. But, but it's
I'm talking
like,
about the
But you know, like, isn't this part of the reason why we did this?
yeah. Should we
But we were talking about other people's drama. I like other people's drama.
People want to hear other fucking people's drama too.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good stuff though.
There's a lot of good stuff.
But it's our own community that it all involves all of these people.
Because that's what we
That's what we
are
know.
around. Yeah, that's what we know.
Well, ain't that sad? 'Cause it's so good.
we see. We
Let's
need to
venture
do.
out. We need to do a couple trips
No.
so that we can get more stuff.
I think people want to hear about the drama within our own community. We just need to do it discreetly so people can come on here and
We can change names and change
That's kind of
some
hard though, because if you
situations.
give certain examples of situations,
people want to confess their dirt,
they're
but they just
going
don't want to know
to
it's them.
know who it is.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't give, you have to like give the most minimal details, which doesn't fucking make it fun. Not for me anyways. Like, and I want to be like, and then what else? And then you're like, oh fuck, that shit was good. You know?
I'm itching to say something.
I know. But we're not.
Oh, dang it.
We're just respectable
mature.
little meow-lissas. So we can't say that shit. We're old now. But you know what? Like, if you don't fucking like it, don't listen to our podcast.
Yeah. Get away.
You know? Like, that's the
Yeah.
fun of it, I think. Anyways, but yeah.
Because when people move in weird ways, we talk about you.
Don't be shady.
When
How
you
about
do
that?
weird stuff and you make
Don't
weird
be
moves.
shady. Mm-hmm. I think it's really hard for people to be nice these days, and I don't know why. You think that?
I don't think you have to be nice. I think you just have to be a good person.
Yeah,
Because
but
people respect you, even if you're not being nice, but you're doing the right thing.
right.
Then
But
yeah.
people find it hard to be a fucking good person these days. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
I think that's
You know?
true.
Like, I don't think it's that
I
fucking
see a lot
hard,
of a lot
No.
of shitty people.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I'm an observer. I observe a lot of people. I don't talk a lot, so I kind of watch people.
Yeah.
So I'm an observer. Like, I'll watch the room. Like, oh, that bitch is weird. Oh, that one's weird. And then I stay away from that corner, and I'm gonna come over here.
Oh yeah.
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 No, that's true, because you have to be observant of your environment. But I just think people find it really difficult to be like a decent person these days, and I don't know why that is. Like, it's not hard. You just go about your business, work, take care of what you need to take care of, and that's it. So
I think because people are really selfish, so they move in weird ways because they're trying to get ahead of somebody else or something else. You know, like people who be super phony, or people who like sleep with baby dads behind,
And they have
or
no
hit him up on
shame.
Messenger, or hit him up on Hinge or wherever.
yeah,
Like
make me some shirts.
they move in weird ways. Like what's your motive behind that? Like, you were willing to throw friendships under the bus, and
Yeah, because they don't care. They don't really care. I don't think they ever cared about you, and I don't think they give a fuck about your feelings or anything like that.
maybe they do, but they don't care about them first. They
I
care
think that
about
they
their
want-
own weird motives first.
They want your life, or they're jealous in
That
some type
part.
of way
Ooh, oh,
over
man.
your life.
We know who we're talking about.
We know who, and there's multiple people that fit into this category
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Like this last weekend's events was a weird move. It was a move just like somebody else that did the same thing. Like
Shady.
shady, like move in weird ways to get yourself ahead. But is it because you're an undercover hater? I think it is.
And, like, for what? No, so this is a topic that I talk to my mom about a lot, because I don't want to say like I'm fucking anybody special, you know. I fucking work hard. I try to be a good mom. I try to be a decent person. And throughout my life, even as a young teen, I feel like my mom has always been the one to point shit out. Like, those people, like what we call in Spanish, te envidian, which they have some type of jealousy, or like you said, they want to be, you know, they want to have your life or
They
something.
want something
but it's
of
like,
that you have.
but it's like, why? Like,
why?
why? What? Like, because I don't feel like if I was a fucking celebrity and I had all kinds of fucking money, then I would see why. Like, okay, cool, you know. But I really, like, when I'm looking back at my life, I don't really think like, well, what do I have that you could possibly fucking want?
Yeah. What do
You know
I
what I
have
mean?
that's so stand out that you can't obtain it yourself?
Right, exactly. So if you want those things, like, meet my hustle, like, fucking do that shit to fucking get where you need to
Match
be.
me.
Right? But like, so why you got to fucking hate on me and throw all this fucking negative energy at people because you can't be that when you can achieve it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people don't want to work hard to get it. They just want to steal it.
And they want it to be handed to them.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that fucking gets on my nerves.
and
Yeah.
that's when they get grimy,
Yeah, exactly.
because then they start taking things that aren't
And
theirs.
doing hella shady shit.
And that's when they get cut off.
Yeah. I agree.
They get cut off and try to come back around.
We
Like,
don't
"What
do shady
happened?
here."
Yeah.
Why
Because,
are
I mean,
you upset with me? Like, don't play that.
No, they
Don't be
know.
dumb.
Yeah.
They know. Yeah,
Absolutely. Don't play dumb.
I can't think of any of these three scenarios that I'm thinking of where they don't know.
Oh yeah, they absolutely.
They know,
fucking-
and they
like,
stand
perfect
back.
example today. Like, good luck, bitch. good luck to you.
Or
because,
and we're happy to take it on.
yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bitch.
Like-
Do it then.
So that means she felt some type of way enough to say that.
Oh,
we're happy to
absolutely.
take
And
it on.
fucking
Yeah,
post
she was
it
throwing
for
side
everyone
shade.
to fucking see. Like, cool, good for you. I hope your life is fucking
I'm sure you
great.
got this. I'm sure you do. Bye.
Yeah. Ooh, I wish we could see her drown. Help me put a camera up in there.
You know, but even then,
Chisme cam.
even so, with all this fucking shit, you know, like, I don't wish fucking ill will on anybody. Like,
Me either.
you know what I mean?
It's just
not
kind
in
of
my
like,
heart.
you're not part of this anymore. Bye.
Yeah, like, I don't think any of us have it in us to be like malicious, to be like, fuck you, I hope you fucking get chorro. I don't know. You know? Well, I hope she gets chorro. But,
Right.
you know,
Hope you
like,
step on a tack. Hope you get a flat tire.
I hope you fucking step on a Lego. That shit fucking
Food
hurts.
poisoning.
You know? Have you stepped on a
I
Lego?
hope you hit your pinky toe.
I hope you fucking stub your fucking tobillo, your ankle right here on the fucking, when you stub it on the bed or on the corner.
Your shin?
That hurts
Shin.
so bad.
That's
So
the
bad.
worst.
Right? Or when you hit your fucking
Your funny
butt.
bone.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the ultimate.
Or your hip bone when you run into the counter. Yeah, no.
You know.
I ran into the counter and I hit my hip bone and it like pushed me back and I was like, oh, it hurt so bad.
Leave it to her to say some weird shit.
No, I did it all the time. My counter was waist high.
I want to know how she does this.
My counter was waist high, and on the corner when I would be walking into the kitchen, it would smack my hip bone right here.
Anywho.
You've never
special.
smacked your hip bone?
Me no.
I've never done that.
Uh-uh.
So watch us go home today.
Maybe you guys don't have waist high counters.
I don't. No, I do.
You do?
I'm just
Oh,
a little bit
maybe
more
I was
careful.
just walked right into it. I don't know.
Because you're a cat. That's why you're climbing up on there.
Cat Trissa. I love meow.
Yeah, but moral of the story, don't be fucking shady.
Yeah.
Don't make crazy moves.
Yeah.
Be a decent person.
Don't be weird.
It's not that fucking hard.
Especially to your own people. Don't make weird moves to your own people.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate
Yeah.
disrespect. And
Absolutely.
why? What are you getting out of that?
STDs. You can get chlamydia in your eyeballs.
No, we Googled it. You can't get it from the gym.
Oh, yeah, we did Google it. You can't get it from the gym.
Good.
Oddly enough, though, I think you can get it from cats.
And koalas.
Can you?
Koalas all have chlamydia.
What?
You guys
They're so
didn't
cute.
Google it. There's like they had to create like a medicine for them because all of them were infected with chlamydia.
You know what I like about
What?
you, Chicky, so much?
Fun facts?
You have the most fucking randomest facts, but they're so
Do
cool.
all koalas
Like,
Have chlamydia.
I always learn something. It's great. I'm like, my comadre always has fucking good info.
It's a common infection,
Yeah.
but not all of
didn't know
them.
this.
Some of them are
Mind
clean.
blown.
My coworker told me and that she also said that platypuses don't have nipples.
They don't. They just secrete milk.
Uh-huh.
And the koala population has 90% of them have chlamydia.
Yep.
Platypuses
Dirty
are
nose.
weird. They have all these weird attributes.
And they're marsupials, aren't they?
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they have
marsupial?
webbed feet.
They have a pouch like a koala.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
like carry babies in there?
Yeah.
They carry babies in their pouch.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they
that's
don't
so
have
cute.
nipples. And they do secrete milk, though.
So how do they feed their babies?
Secreting.
They do. It just seeps out of their skin.
So
Yeah.
they just latch on to wherever? Like, oh.
They're crazy.
Did you know that you can have nipples all along your left and right side?
No?
No. Has
can't.
this happened?
No, but I've seen it I've seen it personally when I worked at different clinics.
What?
It doesn't have any like they doesn't really look like a nipple. It just looks like a growth, like a flesh colored growth.
Like a
But you
dot?
can have them like all along here because
What?
we're fucking mammals,
Oh. and
like
you-
a cat, right? Like
I haven't seen that, but I have seen people that have way too many teeth.
oh,
Where
like
they have
used to
them-
have hella teeth.
They have them like in their palate, growing out of
Yep.
their palate, or they'll be missing like they're missing some teeth that are supposed to be there, but then
Yeah.
they have multiple of other teeth that pop up in other places. So, say you're missing your lower anterior 2 front teeth, right?
Yeah.
Your central anteriors on the bottom. But then they'll have like their first molars, extra ones that are just shoved in the palate.
Down here.
No, palate.
up.
Yeah. Like it's not correlating. They're
Oh.
not getting them down here, but they have extra ones up there.
Oh.
It's weird.
So they grew somewhere. Just
Well,
not where they
Nayeli
were
used to have like a
supposed to.
whole row, like, of teeth inside.
Oh, my sister used to
Like
have
you
that.
had that here, your teeth here.
I had that
but
too.
inside too,
Yeah.
like a fucking shark.
I had 2 rows of
She
teeth.
had teeth like a shark.
Wendy, you guys are friends.
She did. Like,
Yeah.
because they never fell out and the other ones were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they had to be removed.
Did they pull them?
Some of them did, but the last one fell out in like 9th grade.
Oh my god.
My last one back here fell out
Really?
in 9th grade.
No, Nayeli had to
And they
get
had to
like
pull
6
it.
pulled out.
Oh, so Curtis used to pull my teeth.
Oh yeah.
He would give me a
My-
couple
our
dollars.
uncle.
Yeah, he
What?
would give me
Uncle.
a couple dollars to pull it. He'd be like, "Just please, I'll give you $5," and I'd be like, "Okay, $5." And then he would take a napkin and rip it out.
I don't really remember my teeth falling out. Do you? Like losing your teeth?
Yeah. No, I remember.
You do?
I
Yeah.
remember. 'Cause
Is
I had
that
to have
weird
them
that I
all
keep
pulled
my
out.
children's teeth?
No.
I have
It's not
Nayeli's-
weird. I don't think it's weird at all.
I have it in a little box. She thinks it's weird. She thinks it's kind of morbid, but
If it's other people's teeth, it's a little weird.
no, it's just her teeth. It's her, just
No, I have
her.
Aaliyah's teeth. I just have her first 3 that she lost, and that's it.
And their little like
They're
hair.
so cute.
I don't have her hair.
Like their first little haircut.
I have the hair too.
Right, a little coil.
I didn't
Yeah.
cut Aaliyah's hair until she was already 5, 6, 7 years old. Maybe I didn't cut her hair.
Ooh, remember when Ricky had
She was
his
older.
hair long?
Yeah.
And then he went to go get it cut, and then he had this braid is freaking massive.
Did you keep it?
Yes,
You
it's
had
so thick. Every time I'm like, what's in this box? And it's his thick old braid. I can't believe how thick it is. He has so much hair.
Jeez.
I know. I wish I had that much hair. Thanks for hanging with us, guys.
Yeah, let us know any cool chisme you guys have or want to hear about on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.